Welcome to the hot seat. I'm going to ask the first question. You know this question already. Talked about platform computing on your second slide. All of the platform computing software solution aspects seem to be in a separate circle on your slide. How well integrated is platform computing and software into IBM right now and in the future?
So it's actually gone very well. For those of you who don't know, we acquired platform computing at the beginning of last year after a long process of discussion with them. And so they've now been in IBM for about 18 months. And the integration's gone extremely well. It's an extremely talented team. And what we've done is we've actually integrated, it shows up on the slides as a separate circle, but if you saw on the slides, for example, there's the XCAT software on those slides. Well, we're actually combining XCAT, which is a very scalable deployment tool, with Platform Cluster Manager. So the Platform Cluster Manager's extreme ease of use combines with XCAT scalability into a single product, a new version of that product, which is a very scalable and usable cluster manager product. We're also using platform in our commercial products. We just recently announced a new version of Big Insights, which is our software group offering to do Hadoop, MapReduce, very large big data workloads. Inside of the latest edition of Big Insights is both Platform Computing Symphony, to do very high speed, low latency scheduling, as well as GPFS to provide a scale out, powerful enterprise file system. So we're not only integrating the platform products within an HPC context, we're integrating the platform products and our other HPC products into our broader offerings at IBM, especially going after cloud.
So the circle is then not to show that platform is standalone, but that it to highlight it?
It is to highlight it. It's a new acquisition, and it's to highlight it. It's very much integrated into our full HPC solutions, as well as our big data solutions. We're working to extend the OpenStack offerings from IBM, and we'll use the platform resource managers to provide enterprise quality resource management in OpenStack environments.
You mentioned the GPFS storage server, that was on your slides, and we've also seen a lot of announcements around Luster Enterprise Edition. I get all the secret questions for like a long run here. I'm excited. In 2 years' time, what % of enterprise class users will adopt parallel file systems?
We're seeing a tremendous growth in GPFS. And I'm in many ways happy to see another cluster file system do well, because it actually tells us that this market category is growing in importance. And we're seeing this grow, and that's one of the reasons we did.
Outside of traditional HPC, you're seeing it grow?
It is outside of traditional HPC, we're seeing growth. We're seeing it in financial services, we're seeing it in people who want to have a scalable system to deploy cloud.
So what % in 2 years for enterprise?
Percentage of enterprise in 2 years, I would say probably, of all enterprise computing, it's probably a very small percentage, but in terms of mission critical growth areas like analytics, like cloud, I think we'll see it in the 20 to 30% range over a few years.
Okay. Next question. You've seen this question. IBM sells a lot of mid-market systems. What % of HPC systems less than $500,000 US do you think could be replaced by HPC cloud in the next 5 years?
So that's a good question, and I'll tell you the percentage, I don't know. But
what would be a goal?
If I was going to make a guess, I would say that we're heading into an area where over the next 5 years, an increasing number of systems, certainly it's on the ramp. I can picture 30% of mid-range HPC systems being provided for in external clouds. I think an even greater number will be the number of organizations who currently buy mid-range systems, and usually these things are identified by system purchase size, not by organization size. I can see an increasing number of users who are today maybe buying $500,000 systems across 10 different departments, actually use cloud internally in private clouds to consolidate those into much larger, more efficient consolidated purchases using cloud for HPC.
Very good. Last question. Due to various acquisitions and product line extensions, we notice an increasing amount of overlap with one of your closest partners. Your other secret question is, in the long run, is Intel a partner or a competitor?
So Intel has been a partner. They're a tremendous partner, as are several other vendors on the panel today. I don't see that changing. I think we will continue to work together. And there will be areas where we continue to compete, and it's a very healthy, dynamic ecosystem.
You've got another minute left. If there's anything you want to expand on, or you can just stand on
that. Speaks
that.
for itself. They're a very good partner, and expect them to continue to be.
All right. Thank you very much, Chris. You're on
Thank
the
you.
opposite hot seat.